Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described. The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds. The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy. The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer. For the carriage, but you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
Howdy, howdy. Welcome to another edition. Only 52 in the series. I didn't know it was going to get that high. My apologies. It takes as long as it takes. How long is it going to take? It takes as long as it's going to take. Okay. Say hello. Howdy do. That's me. That's me gone, and that's me back again. How you doing? So back on this project. Let's get on with it. So making it fit a 300 by 200 K40 laser using a dovetail stitch. What is a dovetail stitch? Joining two bits of plastic together with a dovetail. That's what that is. So we're going to do a little bit of with this. We're going to save the file as dovetail extension. We're going to keep the original as it was. Let's get on with it. Here we go. We've got the model here. Let's do it now. This is the one before. We're going to split it up. Okay, so let's just save it as. Save it as. So we're going to call this one case as. We're just going to call this case Project Dovetail. Dovetail. That's it. So this one's called Dovetail. Same thing. Okay, we've got Dovetail. There we go. So what are we going to do first? I think the first thing to do is to section this up. I'm going to have to create all new G-code because... Let's turn this Frenchman off a minute. I was hoping to get a Scotsman from Stranraer, but no such luck today. Where are you, Stranraer? Not all French. So all the UK's lot are down the pub on a Friday night. So, we're a bit struggling to find something to listen to. Any strong signals? Okay. We'll listen there. Alright, so why am I doing this? Well, we've got the G code, and I'll tell you why, because they came out rubbish on the CNC. So we're going to go for a laser cut this time. Now, if we're going to do a laser cut, we have to modify the design in such a way. So we basically finish adding stuff to it. We just need to modify it now. So we'll have to get rid of certain things. 'Cause, I am going to have to forget the pocketing, I think. I don't know how to make a laser do pocketing. So it's going to have to go all the way through the front. All the way through with the fixing. And we're going to have to get rid of any pocketing at all. Plus, it has a bonus. It has a pro and con. The con is, it might... Why's my PCB changed colour? It's changed colour. What is going on? What has happened to my PCB? That's weird. Just noticed that PCB is not the right colour. Oh well. Anyway, so the last thing we made of any impact was this compact flash. And there was a mistake on it, actually, because I extended it, but what I didn't do, when I extended it, because I made a mistake, I didn't bring this geometry up with it, so we'll sort that out later on. And we've got to try to make this plastic somehow stitched together with as least impact as possible. So anyway, we're in the dovetail mode. So it begs the question, what do we do first? So I think what we'll do first is this front panel. Well, let's change this front panel. Oh, we seem to have fixings with it as well. Doesn't matter, I don't think, 'cause that'll still be, yeah, like that. So if we go into that, and again, we're actually into the panel now. Now, I did modify it last time, so we're going to have to stitch this up. So I can do 300 by 200, as in fit the plastic inside the CNC laser cutter. So that gives me, what does that give me? 457 by 123. So if I do half, that takes me to there. It's probably not a good idea to go across an empty space to join it. So we'll need to come back a bit. So we can do 300. Well, we can do up to there. 300. So we could just stitch it down at that. Let's just do that then. There's no way to make it aesthetically pleasing. So we'll just go, I'll tell you what, we won't go 300 because we need to be able to do a zigzag, so we need to come back within the 300. So I should say we probably need to, what's that size? 233. Let's go another 30. So let's just bring it rounded up. Let's make this the same if we can a few times. Let's just do 270. 270. Okay, so there's our 270. Why have I got one there? I don't know. Right, oh, that was halfway, wasn't it? So this is where we're going to split it. It's 6mm plastic. Now, since found out, well, not found out, since realised that making it out of 6mm, if it's being milled out, you've got 2 problems. 3 problems when you mill it out. If you mill it out, you've got to have a flat bed in order to mill half of it out to make a rebate for the button to fit in. Alright, so, and then what you're probably better off doing is cutting it straight through, but instead of having a 6mm, have a 3mm. So you can cut straight through, and then you can cut straight through the other one. And when you stack them together, you get your pocket still. And so 3mm is the material of choice, really. 3mm acrylic. Now, there's a guy got some beige, 3mm beige, which looks very much like AMIGA colour. For some reason, I don't know. Maybe not, but it seems to want to go there. But he won't budge on the price. So, might have to make it out of clear. But I have only got 6mm. I've got no 3mm. So, anyway, so I'll make it out of 6mm for now. The pocketing, I'm not sure how we're going to do the pocketing. But anyway, so to that end, we need to make a zigzag pattern here. So we're going to do a 6mm zigzag. So I'm going to go 6mm this way and 6mm that way. And I keep going for that one. What I need is a custom tool set with my regular tools on, and I don't have to keep hovering over stuff. I don't think you can make a custom tool set in here though. I don't think so. Let's see. Can I drag anything? No. You can't drag anything. You can drag this around. But you can't, as far as I know, can't customize a tool set. So tools. Dimensions, select, erase, windows, extensions. No, can't see it. Extension manager, Ruby console, component options. What's that? No components selected. Right, okay, don't know what that is. Photo textures, extensions, window, new tray, a new tray, manage trays. Right, what's this new tray? Let's try that. New tray, name, entity, materials, components, styles, layers. Right, I don't know what this is. Default tray. Oh, that's a tray. Oh, I got you. So it's not a tool. What I need is a toolbar. Window, default tray. Manage trays, new tray, 3D. No, doesn't seem to be a way of customizing a toolbar. Anyway, so we've got our 3 lines, which looks a lot on there. Now, I don't know whether to go. They did say it does. ChatGPT said you need to make your dovetail the same as thickness as the material. It needs to go together. It's going to be cut. This is not going to. It's going to be cut with a laser. So the area of margin of error, the margin of error is going to be whatever the size of the laser is when it cuts. 0.1 mil, 0.2, whatever it is. So anyway, we need the pattern. So the center line is arbitrary. It's not really going to be there. So I've got 6mm, and the one goes inside the other. So I think what we can do is something like this. Actually, if I go 3mm this way, 3mm that way, and get rid of these outer ones. Right, so we've still got our 6mm, but they're going to interlock. So anyway, let's start off. Now, where do we start? That begs the question. We've got to start somewhere where we can finish off on a nice... Or does it matter? Don't know. Let's try something. So, now I did have some sizes last time. I didn't save them. I could watch the video back and find those sizes. Or we could just start with something else. So let's just start here. So we're going to go up. We need the tape measure. Of course, there's nobody talking on this channel no more. It's HF radio. Cost an absolute arm and a leg, and I've not used it anyway. Right, let's go up. So let's just keep with the regime. So let's go up 6mm. So if we started there, we'd have to go half. Let's go halfway. I'm not sure about this. Let's go up another 6mm. See where we are. Okay, so that's something like. Now the dovetail. I suppose we need to go 3mm as well. Let's just go up every 3mm. Right. So then we could draw something like. We could start. We want to start from the middle. I can't even remember how to do a dovetail now. So this piece. So if we say it's difficult. So I'll go up there, we'll go up 2. I'll go up 2. And you go down 1, that's going to be too much. So sort of 1.5. Now you could go, well, let's just do a dovetail. Let's do it not a dovetail, just a finger one for now. Let's see where we get on with that. So we're gonna go like that, like that, like that. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's undo that, undo that, undo that, undo that, undo that, undo that. So let's just go up, go down, across, then up. Let's just do this. So whatever we're doing, it's. Let's see what we've got now. So the finger is this side and this. It's not in the middle. We've only got 3mm. So that would need to be moved to there. So would that, and so would that. That spans the 6mm. Yeah, it spans the 3mm. So I've got that now to make it lock in. You might want that. So why couldn't you have that? It doesn't lock in, does it? But if you're going to glue it with acrylic cement, welding cement. Anyway, so if we've got that, we need to That's part of this. That would need to come this way, so can I just take that like that? I can, but it's gone 1/2 mil. Is that enough? Probably is. Okay. Let's do the same here. No, the same, you can't do the same here. That needs to be the same size as this. So let's measure that. We've got 4 mil. And now we've only got 3 mil, so we'd have to move this whole thing up. Uh, 2 mil. Then we'd bring back this. No, why is it selecting the whole thing? Oh, I see. Grab that. No, that's not a good idea. So you grab that and move it down 0.5 ml. This one has to go. Oops. Dear me. This one has to go up. What? No, it's taking the whole thing. So, do I move the whole thing? No. Right, so what do I do? Just that one. No, that's moving the whole thing. So I need to grab, move nothing. Have nothing selected. How can you have nothing selected? Just like that. And move the whole thing, that's it, like that. Okay, so what have we got now? Let's have a look. We've got 4 mil there. We've got 4 mil there, and have we got 4 mil there? No, we've got 5 mil there. So, we need to bring the whole thing back this way by 1 mil. So, what we should have now, we should have, we've got 4 mil, 4 mil, 4 mil. Okay. So we've got 4 mil. How many more to go? Quite a lot. But it should slot in over top of each other and hold it in place. And I'll have a strong, a bit of cement, acrylic cement. But we've got a thinner bit here, so we need to make that. Are we going to go on 4 mil? Or what do we say? These are quite long now, aren't they? Ah, these are snap off. These are snap off. They're too big. But they don't look that big now. They don't look that big. So what about if we have them smaller? Does it matter how small they are? So let's try to make them smaller. Well, the easiest way is just to draw a line between there and there. And there. And there. I don't know, it's going to be experimental. I need to get the laser set up in order to .5. That's what we got. Experimental. Now, is that too small? It's not too small. So the laser will cut 0.1 to 0.23. So what size we got here? We got this to there is 2.75, and we've got this to there is 3, so we need to move that up. Let's try that for instance. 3.25, 3.5, so move it up another 0.5. So this is now what? 3.75. Right, gone too far. 0.25. Right, got to find a pattern that we're going to use and stick to. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. That's 3. Oh, that smoothed that.
Thank you for the short contact 73, so you are in the wrong.
3.25.
Thank you very much for the call, catch you later.
Okay. Right, so we've got 3.5. So we've got a big enough piece not to snap off. It's short enough, it doesn't stick out too much. So it needs to sit around the centre point. So we need more of the same here. More of the same. So we need to do
Thank you so much for coming back. You are 59 plus 20 dB. Back to you.
So it's more of the same of this.
You too. Goodbye. Have a good evening.
Now we're going to have to do one. Not as in go, as in make one. Gonna have to get the laser out and do a little panel and stitch two together with this arrangement on it to see if it makes sense. I've got a bit of a problem where it gets to the end, so in order for it to make sense I'm gonna have to make one of the pieces smaller or longer. I think we ought to really look at this end on like that. Yeah. So we don't want a little piece like that that could snap off. So what do we need to do? We need to, I don't know. It's a problem where it's different widths. What do we do? What is the best thing to do? I think we'll go from this point forward and just extend it to the end. Yeah, just extend it off to the end. Can I move that up there? Yeah, we can get rid of... Yes, it's going to look a bit weird. It's already looking weird now because it's straight. That's straight as well. So why are these dark and those are thicker? Let's get rid of the line. So we've got that. These lines are getting in the way now. So these are only aesthetic lines. So they're going to have to go all together. They was there because that's just indicating where the Amiga is split, but they're going to have to go. Right. Okay, so we've got that there. What on earth is that noise? Okay, so anyway, we've got that. So you can't. What's all that? What's going on? Oh, I see. Right, so we've got that stitch. So we're able to make this panel and that panel as a separate. But we can leave it in place. We can leave it in place. What's all this? What's happened? Oh, I seem to have moved the whole panel back by 6mm. Don't know why. Oh, I've got no surface. Where's my surface gone? I've got no surface. How did I manage not to get a surface? Right, so let's do some undoing. Undo open, undo close. Undo close, undo close, undo erase. Undo erase, undo erase. Ah, there it is. It's back again. So I must have taken the surface out of it somewhere. So right, have we got the surface still? Have we lost it? No, we've now lost the surface. And we're back again. So it didn't like me. Let's get rid of these. Didn't like me getting rid of that for some reason. Don't know why. Let's get rid of this. What is going on? Someone's jamming the frequencies with their weapons. They're trying to jam us. Broad spectrum, yeah, it's broad spectrum. Right, let's turn that off then. Old Putin's at it again with his jamming system. Or it could be someone else, I suppose. Anyway, right, what is going on here? Let's have a look. Parallel projection, straight on. Is everything okay? It's not. So we've got something going on here. So if we get rid of that, why does that, hang on, why does that dispose of the whole front? Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Undo flat script, undo erase. Right, what on earth is going on here? See this rubbish? Right, so I was going to try 3D FreeCAD, wasn't I? As well. I was going to try FreeCAD. How can I find out if the surface is gone? Right, so what is going on? So I get rid of that. What happens? The whole thing goes. Undo erase. What about if I get rid of that one? Yeah, the whole thing goes. What about this one? No, the whole thing doesn't go. So, okay, it's just plain silly buggers, isn't it? Yeah, so the whole thing's gone now, right? Bloody hellfire and brimstone, isn't it, hey? Right, so let's look at the front. Select all this stuff. Cut it. Didn't go then, see that? Come out, paste it in place. No, undo paste. Paste it in place. Right, so it's back where it was. Now we can get rid of this little silly little line. Okay, so we've got it all lined up. So we cut it. And we paste it in place. So we've got this side and we've got that side. There you go. There's a way around it. There's always a way around it. Now something doesn't look right here, does it? Why does that one look longer than this one? It is, that's why. Oh, that's no good. So why did it do that? Okay, so undo paste, undo open, undo cut. Right, so we need to sort this out. It's got to be the same. 3.5 by 4. We've got what we've got here. 3.75. So need to move. No, I've got a problem now, haven't I? Hang on. Right, so I need to move. Bumming hell, hang on. Need to cut all that and move it down by 1 mil. So what we got now? 3 mil. 3.5. Okay. I think I like 3.5 better. So let's go back up half a mil. So we've got 3.5 by 3.5. 3.5 by 3.5. Yeah. 3.5, 4 mil. Right, okay. Oh my god. Right, let's try again. So that's the 4 mil. Needs to come down by half a mil. 0.5. So we've got 3.5. 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. Yeah. 4 mil again. Right. Tell you what we'll do. Let's get rid of this. And copy this bit. So we've got 3.5 and we've got down this way 3.5. Yeah, I can live with that. So I need to move that up to there. So let's copy that up to there. Hopefully, and again. So they should all be exactly the same. Right, okay, and that's slightly out. So I need to move that up there. No, not like that. I need to just move that up there like that. And then get rid of that, that, and that. So there's our stitch. Now, the only thing I have noticed is we start with a finger here, we've ended with a finger there. Does it matter? I'm not sure it does. Okay. That does look erratic. And it's supposed to be a 7-degree angle, really. But anyway, is it right? I can't tell. How can I tell? Right, so I've got from there to there. Anyway, I don't know if it's right or not. So let's just cut it go into here and paste it in place. Now we've got the two pieces that stitch together. Okay, so that's what we've got. That's what we've got to put. Obviously, clear acrylic. This is beige, but we really should do it in. It might be a sticker. That might anyway. It might end up being a sticker. Right. So we split the one up. That's fair enough. Let's go and see what else we can split up. Let's do the back. Might as well do the back. For this, I'll go into a different mode. Right, so we want to split this back up. Let's keep the regime the same, as in the size. So we said it was 7. What did we say it was? 270. That's going to give us a bit of play on the bed. So let's see if where we can find 270. That's no good because 270 is going to be there in the middle of nowhere. So we'll come from this side and go right. So 270. It's not going to be in the middle of anywhere. So we're going to have to forget about the 270. It's just going to have to go wherever we can put it. Which is going to be something like this. No, that's quite a thin area to bring it round and join, isn't it? Yeah, there's a bit of a problem there. Okay, so what about if we do it? We'll have to do it wherever we can do it, I suppose. 215 that way, and what we got this way? 230. Yeah, we could do that. Let's just do. We want to come away from the holes. So that's 230. It's a bit too. Okay, so 225. 225. There we go. That's the next split. Okay, we don't want it there though. We want it. Oh, we're in it. That's fine. So let's go 225. That's where the split will be. Does that even make any sense? I don't know. So all that pressure, that'll be split there and there. Should be alright. So in order not to... Can I do a paste in place? A paste. I've still got this idea going on here. Right, so we need that in the middle of that wire. Do we need it in the middle? Does it matter? It doesn't matter, does it? It needs to be away from a bend, does it? Maybe it doesn't. Might be better if it was away from a bend, so let's just... Yeah, so there's a rule. What we want to do is keep it off a bend. Somewhere like that. 230. 230. Okay, so 230, that's fine. Paste in place. No, undo paste in place. Paste it. So we want to come halfway in here. So what we need is actually we need a 1.5 marker, then paste. And put that down to there, like that. That's it. Then we can get rid of, we'll keep that marker there. To tidy this end up a bit. So we've got a little bit of a rogue thing there. That can go. We need to stitch the bottom bit as well, so we need to copy a bit of that. Let's say we're going to get that there. Can we get that? No. Right, so we've got that. Have we got anything underneath? No, we haven't. So copy, paste. So need to bring this down to here like that, and dispose of something here. Get rid of the lines. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got a bit of a small one going on here. So we said we were going to extend it. So let's just extend it up. Won't let us move it. Why not? It's constrained us. I don't know why. Don't know why. I swallowed a fly. Right. Okay, it looks very strange, but it is what it is. Okay. Does look strange. Why is that dark and that's not so dark? Don't know. Oh, we're not on it. What is going on? Know that. So we haven't intersected it with the model, have we? So we need to cut that off. Apart from that, we need to make sure we haven't selected anything else. No. We need to cut it. Paste it in place. Then cut it. And then go back in. Paste it in place. And now, yeah, we can select it like that. Okay. So that wasn't too difficult. So what we've managed to stitch those two big panels. Right. Let's just check the audio. Just check the audio. Checking the audio. There's a bit of a lag. Just check the audio. Checking the audio. It sounds okay. Right, so we've got our two stitches on our back, front and back. We've got a thinner piece here that needs to be stitched too. So into that end, we should be able to detect that one, select that one, and paste it in place. Okay, it's a little bit weird, halfway through a hole. And we need to push it onto the surface, which needs to be 6mm. And then we need to go around the right way. We need to cut it. Come out here and paste it in place. Then cut it and then go back in. And then paste it in place. We're back again. We haven't quite finished. So we've got a bit missing, so what we need to do, probably didn't need to paste that in place yet, so undo the paste, come out of it and paste it in place. We need to hide the back plate, so we can see this in a bit. We need to move it towards, oh no, it's okay where it is, it's just not enough of it. So we need to probably copy some of this. Let's just copy a chunk of it like that. Copy. Tell you what, we'll just start it off here. So we'll copy it down to there. No, that didn't work out. Undo, copy. Okay, so we want, let's just put a piece of this there. No, let's just put a piece of that there. Copy that to there. Oops, and then that needs to go straight. Did we say it's straight? No, it isn't. I can't have a little piece of cut like that, it doesn't seem to work. So what we'll do is extend this wire down to here. Get rid of that one. Why does that look crooked? Is it crooked? Or is it just that wire that looks weird? Just that wire. Okay, so that's going to be like that. We want a bit more of this. So, how do we get that up there? That's too long. So get rid of that off there. So copy that. Up to there. No, we don't want all of that. We only want that and that. So put that there. And we need another bit. Okay, there. And we need to get rid of this and that. No. Can I select just that? No, because it's not part of the model. Anyway, so let's just go like this. Oops, that's the wrong one. Right. Select all that. No. Select all that. It's got some mismatch of fixings there for some reason. Right, so let's cut it. But we don't know if we're picking loads of other stuff with it. X-ray mode. Have I selected anything else? But inadvertently selected. I can't tell. Doesn't look like it. So we cut it. Go into the back. Paste it in place. Okay. Now, for some reason, we got a bit missing down here now. can sort that out now. So that piece needs to come off. And we need a bit going down here to the end. And then that should be it. It's a bit close to the circle, but anyway. It's a shame, isn't it? Shame it's so close to that circle. Actually, this doesn't need to be. Why is that so close to that one? Ah, because my outer fixing's something wrong. Hang on, what's wrong? Back plate seems to line up. Let's have a look in X-ray mode. Something's not quite right. So, oh yeah, because I moved that over and I haven't moved this hole over. I moved it over 2.5 mil, didn't I? Yeah. So to that effect, to that end, that can stay where it is. Because what I didn't do is move. Hang on. Why have I got a line there? Ah, that's the other line underneath it. Let's go on to this one, and these holes have got to be moved. Not that. That's it, that's got to be moved over, and this one's got to be moved over by 2.5 mil, if I remember right. 2.5. Okay, that looks about right now. X-ray. Yeah, that's about right. Seem to have some. Oh yeah, that's it. That's okay. Okay, so we've got that. So we've got the splits there. That's the 2 pits done. And we've done the outer bit, and we've got also the inner bits. So, and we've got the base and the top to do. So that's those bits done. All these bits will fit in a normal size. So it's only the long ones that we have trouble with. Right, so let's have a look at the inside ones next. These bits here. Now, do we stitch it down there? Or do we stitch it all the way down? Why do we give ourselves more work? What we should be doing is doing the least amount of work with it. Or do you want the strength where 2 join together, rather than trying to do a joint across a thin bit? Don't know. The more, it's a fine line, no pun intended. God, I'm so thirsty. The old penguin, really. Yeah, penguin gets thirsty. You're a talker. Talking makes me thirsty. Right. So, to be or not to be, that is the question.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Do we cut it? Do we zigzag it through the main piece to give us maximum? We have to use more glue. There's more mess. When it is desirable, less stitches and less mess and less glue. But then you glue in a smaller area. Does it matter? Does it even matter? Who knows? See, what I should do is just glue the smallest area possible through the keyboard hole. That's difficult. It's more desirable to go to a flat bit, isn't it? Let's just measure that from there to there. What have we got? Yeah, we could do that. Oh, we could go all the way up to there, really, if we wanted. Or we could go down that bit there. So we haven't got no stitch without going across anything. I couldn't go to there because that's... Oh, we probably could go to there. But we don't want to be doing it right on the edge of its range, so something like that. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll go there. So can I just paste? I can paste. Right. Don't paste yet. What I need is a line somewhere like this, just like that. 168, 169, 168. So go 168. Then I'll come back this way by 1.5, and I'll paste. And problem I've got now is I need to grab it by the corner, bring it down and drop it there just like so. Get rid of that one. We've got the hole there. Got the whole world in our hands. Yeah. That's not going to work, is it? Right, so cancel that, undo that, undo move. Right, let's just get rid of this bit. And we'll just take a chunk out to there, to the nearest one, like that. And we'll just bring that down to there, like that. Get rid of... Oh, have I wrecked it? What have I done? I've wrecked it. Right, okay, so let's just grab something like that, copy it, copy just that down to there, just like that. We haven't quite got enough, what a shame. Undo, let's try again. Copy it down to there. Oh, it's now crashed. Oh my god. FreeCAD. Come on, FreeCAD. I'm going to take this opportunity to go and top up my drink. Back in an interim. Howdy, howdy. Oh, it's crashed, that's good. As in, finally. Right, okay. Oh my god. Right. Oh my god. All I want is a nice cool glass of ice water. Penguin said. Right, what's going on here? What is going on here? Okay. Oh my god. It didn't tell me that it found a new version of it. Strange. Really strange. Right, anyway. Oh my god, what's going on? Let's go into this one. Okay, so we're sort of there. Right, I don't know. I need to grab it by something. Grab it by the horns. Copy it. Push it down there. That's it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, then that and that. And get rid of that. Okay, so we've got our stitch. It's a line where we stitch it, so it's aesthetics at this point. It's only aesthetics. But if you wanted to touch on it, you can do two separate surfaces. So that's fine. That's fine. Well, we've got the keyboard out. Let's hide the keyboard. Don't need that. And the floppy disks. We don't need no floppy disks or compact flash. Oh, I've put it in the floppy disk layer, right. Drive bay assembly. We don't need that either at the minute. Where is it? Can't see it. There, get rid of that. And Zorro cards and all the rest of the stuff. Can't find it now. Where's it gone? Accelerator, full size Zorro cards, a Storm. Right, HDMI card, don't need none of that stuff. We don't need the compact flash. And we don't need the main board for that matter. PCB, we don't need the PCB. Okay. Got some rogue fixings left. Done it. The lid we'll need in a minute. Let's do the next one then. Let's do the next one, which is this. We need to copy some at first. We need to copy some. What we got to copy? We got to copy some of this. Let's just copy that. And then let's get the next piece in the equation. This one. Right. Alright, this one's a weird one. So we just need a bit, stitch it there really. Yeah, we might as well keep that clean and stitch it there. 2, 3, 5. Yeah, we could do that. And we've got this way. What? Yeah. So we just need to. Oh, hang on. Hang on. So we want that one back. We need to paste. Oh, hang on. Undo, paste. Undo open. What the hell? I need to paste. Right, it's no good pasting that way up, is it? Undo. Right. Hang on. Cancel that and paste in place. Right, that's messed it up, isn't it? Right, can we move it, or is it all joined up now? No, it's okay. So I'll put it there. And it needs to just paste on the end of there, really. So, well, what we got here? We've got 235.5, 235.5, and we want to go this way, 1.5, and we need some of this, something like that. It's probably too much. Right, that's too much. Let's just go less. Put that down there. Well, that's no good, is it? Like that. It needs to, yeah, be flush with that. So I'll put that there a minute. I have another one at 3 mil. Get rid of these and copy this thing. Tell you what, if we got it there, might as well get rid of that already and just move that down to there. Right, something not quite right. Something not quite right, so let's get rid of that and that. Is there one there? No. We need to get rid of that. And move that up from there to there. And get rid of that. And then get rid of all this rubbish. So it's only jointed like that. That's fine. Which means it's okay. So in that case, why didn't we join it there and there and there instead of all the way through? Don't know. Don't know. Maybe we'll adjust that later. So this stuff, let's see what it's like when it's clear. So yes, you're not gonna, I don't know. It is what it is. You've got to be able to build it at the end of the day. Might not see it, might, I don't know. This is not real plastic, so it's just 3D. Might be perfectly fine once we've made one. Right, so we've got, that's the other plastic done. We're only seeing it on the outside there, so that's those 3. And these other bits can be made separately, yes they can. So that's it for the front and back. Now it's the base and the lid. Okay, now the base needs to be strong. And I had a thought whether we even need fixings. If we're going to zigzag it, dovetail it. Anyway, we've got fixings. I bought some oh, I'll just show you some fixings I bought. Bought a box of fixings. Just some of those. Full up of different size M4 stainless steel socket head. fixings, various lengths. So I will try and eliminate fixings at some point. Eliminate them, as in, where's that? Just noticed that connector there. We need to get rid of that. Off there for a minute. Plug-in connector. There it is. So the base. How are we going to do the base? So we've got the base. Let's lose the feet. No, I'll tell you what. Let's leave the feet there. Right. So we've got 4 pieces of plastic to make a base and a lid. And they're too long, they won't fit in the, so we need to split them up. I suppose we could just split them up anywhere we want, right down the middle. Let's just do that then. So what do we need now? We do need, can I do a paste? Yes, I can. So I'll paste it, I'll just put it there on it. We'll just put it there. God, I'm very thirsty today. It's 433. Where's the middle? That's the middle. We'll just go smack down the middle. 1.5 mil that way. And we'll just grab hold of. We'll take that one edge off. Select all this. Yeah, and grab it and push it over here, just like that. We've got half again, so we need to, is that even the right thing? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, so we can just grab, do a copy of that and keep going and push that there like that. We've gone over a bit, that's okay. We can delete, let's delete some of it like that and push that up to there just like that. Right, okay, so we've got that there, we need to get it off there. Oh, hang on, we've got some weird stuff going on. So oh, they were fixings, that's why. I was going to say they're not holes, they're the fixings. So, oh, we've got one we haven't selected. Right, we need to cut them off. Paste it in place and we can select either one. That's it. So that's done, and we've got to do the same over here. Can I select that back again without selecting all the underneath bit? Yeah, I can. And copy, paste. Oops, hang on, we've lost our center bit. 1.5 that way, paste, just put that there, grab it by that, put it there. Okay, have we gone all the way up? Yes, we have. Okay, so we need to cut it, paste it in place, and get rid of the guides, so we can choose that and that. Okay. We also got to get rid of these lines. Okay, so we've got those bottom bits done. So let's just measure them, make sure we haven't got anything silly going on. No, 218 and 218. That's fine for those two bottom pieces. Right, now these top pieces. So we'll do the same again. Let's just go halfway. And 1.5. Can I do paste? Can, but we're sort of the wrong way around. I'll have to spin it round. Like that. Oh. No. I'll have to flip it. Flip it along the red axis, can I? Yeah. I'll grab that from there and push it over here. Just like that. We haven't gone long enough, so I'll have to add some more. We need to get rid of, that's the wrong one. Get rid of this one and that one. And grab some of these. Copy it. Just like that. And get rid of these. Extend that up to there. Okay. Get rid of that and that. Okay, should be able to select that side and that side now. I need to copy this. Copy it. Now, yeah, I thought there might be that were different things. So let's just do half of it and point. No, 1.5. We seem to have a hole right where we don't want it. That's a PCB hole, so we are going to have to move this one a little bit. Let's just move it say 6 mil. 6 mil over. And also 1.5 and paste. I need to grab it by the end. Just like that. And we're still short. So we need to get rid of that end. And copy a few of these, sort of like that, should be enough. Okay, we've gone over a little bit. Get rid of that and that. And we got that and that, that's fine. So we've got a stitch there and there, that's fine. So that's the base plate taken care of. Oh, yeah, the base plates, I think. Yeah, we've got 2 stitches there and 2 there. And because the model's built as it is, you can still, if you've got a bigger laser, you can just ignore that and just cut the whole thing out. Okay, so now they've got to do the same with the lid. Lock slide. Hello all, finally out of work. Oh yeah, because you're behind by, is it 5 or 6, 7 hours? 5 hours. How you doing? Long time no see for a few days. Did I do one on Monday? I can't remember. Been struggling at work for a bit. And at a loss to what to do with this, splitting this up. I was thinking, do I invest in a big laser machine? And I thought, problem, 'cause as soon as you do that, you've got to pay for it. And you've got to earn money from it. So I decided to, for now, times are uncertain, so at the minute, so I decided just to keep the one I've got and shrink the model to fit it. Well, not shrink it, chop it up into bits. Yeah, chop it up and do some acrylic cement. Glue them together. I won't glue them at first. I'll see if I can slot them together with a dovetail. And if it works out, I might have to alter these yet. If it works out, hopefully it'll be a good fit and probably won't need the glue, but we'll put the glue anyway. As in acrylic cement. I haven't watched because I haven't been doing them as well. It's a circle. You didn't watch, so I didn't make one. Yeah, and you didn't watch because you were busy. I didn't make one because you didn't watch. Sort of now. I hear that about buying new parts. Right, you lost me now. So I actually forgot what I was just spoke about. Yeah. How you doing? You okay? Is the weather good for you? It's picked up a bit. It's going to pick up here next week. It's not too bad today and yesterday. Not too bad. I can't quench my thirst tonight. Don't know why. This orange squash is not doing the trick. What do they call orange squash over the stateside? I don't know. Is it called orange squash? Orange cordial? What is it? It's just water and some orange syrup stuff. I'm just wondering, at what point does your body realise that you've got too much water and tells your brain that the thirst is quenched? So I just can't get the thirst quenched. Anyway. Oh dear. Right, so it's hard to make expensive investments in new. Yeah, I'd like to get. There's a problem with it. There's a problem. Just juice. Oh, got you. There's a problem. I've got this. If I'm not careful, you can take everything can expand and you have no room. These lasers, they do massive ones as big as a room. They do if you want one that big. But as soon as you do that, you need an industrial cooler, industrial water cooler, and industrial extractor fans. Kool-Aid. Yeah, this is not fizzy, this one. It's no bubbles in this. Just flat. Yeah, water's probably better. Cold water, ice water. Like the penguin in Batman. Down in the cellar. It keels over just before he passes. Does he die or pass out? I don't know. He kicks over and he goes, what I need is a nice cool glass of ice water just as he falls over. Yeah. Going back, way back to the first Batmans. Not the first ones. First modern day one. Well, if you can call modern day, about 35 years ago. Tang. Upper class. They call it Tang today, the upper class, right? Fair play. I rent an apartment in New York, so project space is beyond my wallet at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, that's the trouble, isn't it? That's the trouble. Something has to give. If like this room has already given, if you know what I mean. Used to be a home recording studio, and now slowly the guitars have gone out, the keyboards have gone out. Next to go out, actually, and this is not a joke. Next to go out is the home recording studio bench. The keyboard will have to be packed away. So they've got some renovations going to happen. They've got to lift all the floorboards up in order to put some rock wool in there, sealer. Don't know what they call it over there. Rock wool. It's this fiberglass horrible stuff for insulation. There's actually no insulation in the floorboards underneath the floorboards to the outside. So when the wind changes direction, there's a very thin blade of freezing air that comes in this room from one end to the other, and it's not good for the electric bill and the gas bill, put it that way. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, we're back on this project. We're on number 52. I can't believe it, 52 episodes. Had I known then what I know now, I wouldn't have gone down this route. Just too much. It's going away from my, other things. Fiberglass. Oh yeah. Is that what you call it? Fiberglass, yeah. Yeah, there's none in there because when I laid some carpet down in here, one of the floorboards was loose and it came out, and I looked at it, I thought, well, there's nothing under there. Surely there should be something under there, but anyway. So they're coming to do it, which means I've got to dismantle everything in this room and get it out, because they won't be able to lift the floorboards up with all this stuff in here. So I can either reassemble it in another room. The problem is, the further I go up in this building, the hotter it gets. The summer's coming, so I'm answering my own question here, but what, so I need to go down instead of up. In the winter you go up, in the summer you go down to keep cool. Yeah, so I'll probably have to go down. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, I'll crack on with stitch. What I'm going to do is make these in two parts, because these parts will actually fit in my existing laser engraver cutter. I've got two. I've got to get rid of one. I kept one. I need to take the air assist off the old one and put it on the new one, and then sell the one, get rid of it, do someone as a starter. Yikes! So a little break. Well, I don't know. I'll have nothing. If I have a break, I'll have nothing to do of the evening, so I'll have to set it up. Some of my early videos were down. They were down on that floor. Probably need a change anyway. Change around anyway. So I can't go up. I've got the next level. I've got an electronics lab. Some of my earlier videos shows that electronics lab with all the electronic oscilloscope, multimeters, can't remember, hot plates, so much stuff in there, it's crazy. Anyway, So that is already taken, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I will probably just move down because the summer's here and it's going to be too hot to. Soon this room it'll be unbearable. So I think last summer I had a little electric fan on. Seemed to be okay. Yeah, I can't get rid of the thirst today. I probably drowned actually in so much of this drink. Anyway, oh, and this idea here didn't turn out very good either. I'll show you those little bits. Let's just go on to this one. I've made these little tiny bits. Look how horrible they are. Spacers. These were supposed to be spacers. They stack up like that and space it out, much like these spacers. I showed this on one of the bit. Much like these I made. They stack up together to space off the thing. I made some and they were horrible. The router. This is the rough job. I haven't even bothered. Milled it out and it's rough and it's a million bit burnt the plastics. So anyway, it didn't turn out too good. This was probably the worst one, the slot. It's burnt it in the melted into there. I tried to scrape it, it's scratched and horrible. So with this stuff, less is more. So you just want to cut it all out with a laser and don't touch it. Don't touch it. And then we've got this bit here. This probably turned out okay, but it's not good. Too many swirl marks where the plastic is burning. It's trial and error, a lot of it. So anyway, I've decided to stop doing it with this CNC and laser cut it instead. Well, this particular plastic, it is really for laser cutting. So to that end, that's why I have a bit of a pause for a few days, trying to contemplate on the best way of doing it. I don't like to compromise, but do you buy an industrial chiller, an extractor fan and a larger CNC when you haven't got room for the ones you got? So and then you'll have to pay out, and it's gone from a hobby thing to having to pay for itself somehow. So don't know. And yeah, a lot of people startups, they do laser cutting. And then they don't make it. They're making little engravings and trinkets and stuff. I don't know, but I have made stuff in the past, but never sold it. Made all sorts of little boxes and all sorts, guitar hangers, everything. Anyway, let's just sort this last little bit out. We've only been going an hour and 40, so it's not too bad. Right, I've just noticed that fixing's right over a hole there. That's weird. That's weird, isn't it? Okay. Oh, well, it's probably, I don't know. Yeah, so we've got to get rid of the pockets as well at some point. Can I paste this in place? Paste. What I could do if it was... Let's spin it round. Wrong way. That's the way. Right, so I need to measure that. Need to get halfway point. And then go back 1.5 mil. Let's get these little bits done and get the work out of the way. Some days Some days are like that. I've personally drank a whole pitcher. A flagon. I need a flagon of mead. That's what I want. Bartender, so they don't call them. What do they call them? Don't know. Go into an inn and they go, flagon of mead, please. Yeah. Well, in London, loads of people got in the years ago, before they had proper sewers and that, and water, they used to drink out of these cistern things, and they were full of dead eels, and they all got cholera and all sorts. So that the only people that didn't get ill were the workers who used to sup on ale. They used to sup ale, so they never actually drank the water. So they didn't die, basically. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have to start putting some ice cubes in soon. That's a little bit thin there, so what do I do with that? I get rid of that, and extend this line up to there. It looks a bit weird, yes, I know. But it is what it is. Right, so we've got that. Okay, so that's part of that. So we can select that and that, that's fine. Right, and the next one, this one again. Didn't think about burning the plastic, yeah. I bought those million bits that were supposed to be for acrylic. I tried altering the speed and all sorts. Now my spindle won't go down to a very slow speed. It's got no torque on it, and it just stalls. So I've since found a few other settings I can try. Water pressure, like a jet, maybe just a pressure washer. Yeah, they do use water, don't they, for cutting? Yeah, they do that. Yeah, you can put water, sometimes cool it with water. Just makes a big mess. If you're in a factory environment, it's not a problem. If you're, in a spare room, it's not so good. Just a thought would be a big part. Messy too, yeah. Well, they do cut. You can cut with just water now, without laser, high pressure hot water. But yeah, that has its own problems. Won't burn, but maybe a little imprecise. Passed, sucked. Surprised anyone made it out. Yeah. That's going back a while. That long time ago. Right, let's just do this. 1.5. Paste. Oh, I've got to do that again. Spin it round. Oh, that's no good. That's needs to be moved up a bit first, then spun. Right, let's get this out of the way. Nearly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I thought about investing in it, buying, but the problem is, it's only, I don't know if there's a problem. I mean, if you had a Kickstarter and everyone wanted some and you had a few orders, then you could do it. But I don't even know if this is even a thing. Just make myself one. Maybe if I make one and it's nice. Or would you just buy a case? Maybe you can just buy a case and do it. Just buy a spare case. If there are any spare ones. I want to be able to see the stuff inside the case, basically. because when I make my little boards, it's gonna have some little LEDs and stuff. So it's beneficial to see inside to see what the status is, what kind of switching is going on. But you know, I don't know. It's one of those. Until I make it and have a look at it, you can model it in 3D and look at it all you want. You can get an approximation, but until you actually build one and finish it with all the lighting in that, yeah. Right, so I'm almost there. I've only got these two left. So paste. That's actually sort of the wrong way around. I need to just flip it round. Oops, what's this doing? Right, let's flip it round. That's no good. It's in the way of itself. How can it be in the way of itself? Well, it is. Yeah, I've got to get on with some proper work at some point. Once this has gone out the way. Problem is with me, I don't like to quit anything. I like to keep going till it's finished. But that's why it's 52 episodes long. Because I should have quit it long ago. But I don't know the meaning of the word quit. Oh, like I said, I wouldn't be any good as a paramedic. So they'd have to come and drag me off the corpse. They'd say I'd be trying to revive the corpse, and it would be obvious to everyone else that it's not happening. And I'd still be there trying. I'd need someone to grab me and say, "It's over. You've done what you could do. There's nothing. It's not going to work." And I'd slowly realise. I go, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah. That's the problem. Don't be a paramedic. If you don't know how to quit, don't be a paramedic. Right. Okay. Oops. No, that didn't work out right, did it? What have I got hold of there? Got too many down rods. I can't stop watching now. I've seen too much. Yeah, I think people are just they thought this guy's put so much into this thing. He's got to finish it now. He's got to finish it. I'll have to crack open a bottle of champagne at the end if I'm still alive when he's finished. Oh God. Labour of love. That's an understatement. Understatement. More drink. I'm bloody thirsty today. Did I mention it yet? Every time I pick it up. It's Friday anyway, and I've got a week off. A week off the drudgery. I better finish it. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it. That's part of the reason I'm shrinking it down to work on. It'll work on a K40 laser cutter, which is the one everyone gets as a starter. Somebody knows somebody who's got one. I would have thought, maybe. Let's hope so. Or they can send it off and pay a fortune maybe to get it done. Or they could even carve one out, hand make it. Make it themselves out of a piece of plastic. Oh, this one's the wrong way around again. Let's just make it go right the way around. Right, this is the last one. Still haven't got enough, so let's grab some more. A bit more of this. Oh, that's no good. Got too much going on here. Right, let's try again. So we want that and that, but not that, not that, not that. That's it. Too much. Bit too much. Right, so is this the stitching done? Have we finished the stitching now? I think we have. Let's have a look. Yay, we got the stitching done. And all the rest of the stuff can be made. Let's just look at it like that. Yeah, big ugly thing, but I might get a sticker made for this. Sticker mule or something like that. Lucky man, another 6 days. Week for me. Oh god, 6. Off to work again around 6 AM Saturday. Oh my god. Yeah, there's got to be a worthwhile factor in it though. This country, it's set up. I shouldn't be doing political speeches, but anyway, I won't mention anyone. But it's set up. This country is, regardless of who's in power, it's set up to. They just give you they give you a carrot basically. That you work as hard as you can, and you get a carrot. Basically, they give you just enough to go home on a Friday, get all your washing done, pay your bills, and it runs out Sunday evening about 9 o'clock at night, and then you realise you've got to go back to work on the Monday to start another week and do it all again. They don't give you enough to think about options. So that's basically what they do. Yeah, it's not their fault. It's not a company thing. It's the system. It's the system. So, and the worst thing is, you could work all day, and you know the funny thing is, you're working for them, labouring away, doing work, and guess what? Your body needs food. It needs food to fuel to function. So what do? Does the person you're working for pay you for your food? No. You've got to buy your own food. You've got to pay for your own fuel. If it was a car, they'd have to put the fuel in it. You, as a person, you've emptied your belly working for them all day long, and then you've got to go and fill it up yourself. They have the last laugh. Anyway, end of rant. Enough to struggle, not enough to thrive. Yeah. It's geared. It's in this country. It used to be geared up. One of you had to work. Just one person would work, and then that was enough. You could go on holidays, do what you got to do, pay for your bills, and all the rest of it, live. Now they made it so you've both got to go to work. Two people have got to work. Eggs used to get a dozen for $2 or $3. $11 for eggs. I don't know why your eggs are so dear, you know. ours have gone up, but 6 eggs here. You're looking at large ones, free range, about 190, £2 maybe, say £2.50 for 6. So I don't know what's going on with your eggs. I heard Trump on about eggs a while back. He said, I'll bring the price of eggs down. I don't know. I learned something about eggs last week. Apparently, eggs only take 30 minutes to digest, apparently. Whereas other stuff like potatoes or meat or something else like that takes 2 or 3 hours. So if you want to have a belly full of roast dinner and fall asleep straight after, probably it's because your digestive system has gone into overdrive. So you might be better off, if you want to stay awake longer, just eat a couple of eggs. Yeah, well, it's the price of energy in this country is crazy at the minute, absolutely diabolical. And some of the local pubs and things, I could see them being more packed in the future. But the price, people, they just go out. They just go out and they sit and let someone else pay for the eating. You know, they go out to somewhere. A shopping mall, is it? Mall, or whatever they call it, or a pub, or anywhere. But costs more to stay at home than just to go somewhere else. Why pay for eating when you can go and sup ale in a pub and let them pay for the eating? Anyway, it's something like that going on. Anyway. That's a story for another day that won't be told. Not by me, anyway. Right, anyway, so let's... about time we've done the stitching. I'm not going to do any G-code tonight. Can't be bothered. Next thing I've got to do is I've got to set up get my laser cutter out of storage. I've got to hook up the fan. I've got to hook up the water cooling system. Such a palaver, and again, get the distilled water hooked up to it. Yeah, true. It is true, yeah. But UK, not a good place. If you, it's okay if you're I don't know one of the top 1%. It's a brilliant place. If you're one of the 99%, it's not too good. And I think people are going to get fed up at some point. They're going to be so fed up of working and with no results, nothing. There'll be no reason to do it. Anyway, political ranting. Right, so we've got this weird thing with loads of fixings in it. Now I was thinking, right, we can't have pockets, so the pocket's going to have to go at some point. I'll leave them in there for now. So let's put it back together then and see what mess we've made of it today. So keyboard, compact flash, floppy disk, plug-in connector, front drive shelf assembly, accelerator, PyStorm. I'll leave the PyStorm off. HDMI card, full size Zorros, PCB, sides. Is that it? I think that's it. That should be about everything. So I introduced this compact flash into here. Can't see it. Put it there into the front. The keyboard's in the way, but anyway, it goes into there. Can I go inside the plastic? It starts getting slower and slower if you try to scroll into it. Doesn't want you in there. Right, I'm in there. Yeah, here we are. We're inside the model. My head has suddenly gone through the plastic and I'm in there. So that's what we made a couple of videos back. A little compact flash adapter. Anyway, so the thing is to do now is to mill these out on a no, sorry, not mill them out. Laser cut them. Laser cut all these parts. And I still haven't got any. What size? 1 mil acrylic, 1mm acrylic. Still haven't got any. But I think we can make this in the future out of 3mm acrylic and still laminate it. But we'll have to get rid of this idea, these fixings that clamp in. They are a good idea, but I think it'd be nice if it was all modular, all pushed together with this kind of idea where it sits together like that. Push the lid on top. Anyway, I still haven't made this plastic here. It's yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's a bit of a nightmare trying to make it. Looks better in like this than it does when you mill it out. Problem. Anyway, this project's probably taking so long that I will, when I get a case eventually, I'll probably think, right, okay, already got 2 cases already. Tell you what, let's have a little interim session. Let's go back to that a minute. I'm just going to save that off now. I've done what I said we're going to do with that. Let's just leave that for tonight. Leave it like that. Oh, I tell you what I haven't done is cut the keyboard up. That'll be another day. Another day. Right, so what can we do? Set up the computer. Put the computer on. Put the computer on. There you go. Put some stereo on. Some sound. Let's get some sound. Right, give me a second while I stand up a minute and switch on a switch that's right next to the switch that's powering the whole thing. Down here, if I hit the wrong one, the whole stream goes off. Right. Right. Let's get the amp on. Get the amp on. The amp is on. Switch the computer on. Oh, you can't see. There you go. Computer switching on now. Let's stick a floppy drive in. It's booting up off the SCSI hard drive. Let's get rid of that. There's the can you see it? Can you see what it is here? Brilliant mouse. The only mouse you want to get. I've got blooming loads of them. Keep buying them. Anyway, so we got that, so we'll put the disc in. That's some music. Reset it. I can remember how to do a reset. Yes, let's have a reset. Alright. Get rid of the glasses. So we like a bit of music. I don't know if Lock Slide's old enough to remember the AMIGA demo scene.
That was set. And now,
I just love this
Sector presents the TCC design.
Alright, let's find somewhere to sit. It's brilliant, this is. I love this. Anyway, that goes on and on and on. Yeah, still online, yeah. The two switches are right next to each other, and then I have to reach over like that and press it with that, and it wobbles. You could go onto the wrong switch just so easy. Star Trek. Let's put Star Trek on. Star Trek. Let's have some Star Trek sound effects. Why not? Floppy disks. Real Amiga hardware. Why not? Okay. Right. That's it, I think. Don't know what to see. What's really? Nothing. Yeah, can have a look at that again. Got so much stuff hanging around here now. I still need a power supply. Still need a power supply. Oh, it's waiting for a key press. Do you want to read the docs? No. No docs. Do you want to see an intro anime? Yeah, no, don't want to. Okay, just play the music, play the game. Copy the disk to the RAM. Enough memory. Nah. Right then, so what we got next? Run it, buddy. But my subwoos. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can see them. Two great big speakers on stands. Might be able to see it. Let's get this one ready. Let's have a look. One there and one over there. Can hardly see it. Oh, we've got Star Trek cockpit now in here. Dear me. Star Trek? Yeah, Star Trek. Right, anyway. The only thing we haven't got is a monitor. Got no monitor. I don't care about the monitor. And the keys haven't got no letters on them, so what? So what? Right, there's a guy got some beige plastic. What's this doing? Greetings. That's it, it's going onto the bridge now. Yeah, but the guy's got some beige plastic. I want £20 for it. It's about 1200 by 700. Could make a few front panels. It's only 3mm thick though. What? What's up? I don't know how to play that game. It's just sound effects. Anyway, so my PCB's gone weird, hasn't it? Why has that PCB gone weird on that thing there? Let's get rid of the sides a minute. That PCB, it's changed its colour. And that's changed its colour as well. I wonder if it's really got this right colour underneath. Let's have a look. No, it has on the other side. Okay, let's put it back then. Let's change its colour back to where it was. We said we were going to do that. So we want a synthetic surface, and we want the same the other side. I must have flipped. I tell you what happened. When I flipped the colours, because then they went to the inside. That's what happened. I know what happened now. So they are the right colours, but they're flipped to the insides. Is that too bright? Maybe. Oh, was it okay? No, it's too bright. Too dark. Just right. Right, okay, so we've got that back to where we wanted it. Now, this one's the wrong colour now. So we want select the colours. Let's select all the colours, all the edges. Get these back. The problem is now my other model, my original one, because I saved this as something else, is going to be still the wrong colour. But I haven't actually split the model up, so we could just as well leave it. That's a different colour again, isn't it? Right, so let's see if we can find that colour. There's the colour. Where is it? Is that it? Is that the colour? Yeah. Okay, this is my switch. Yeah, this is the switch. We've got to make this circuit board at some point. In KiCad, make this circuit board with a connector on it, but mill this out. That needs to be made out of 2 pieces probably. So we've got 4mm and 2mm. Need to alter that at some point. Not today though. Got tectonic plate. There, tectonics. Oh yeah, this compact flash, that was wrong. It's not anatomically correct. Sort that out next. So here it is. Got the top compact flash. Yeah, it's wrong. Right, so it's only 10mm from the back, 9.5. 9.5 from the front to this edge, and we've got 11, so we need to sort that out. So what we'll do, now I push that back, so everything else has got to come this way. Is that going to be enough? Yeah. So it's 11 mil. We need to come back this way. To 1.5. 1.5 maybe, maybe not. 9.5, yeah. Okay, now around this way, same again. Oops, what am I doing? I'm in the plastic. Get out of the plastic. Oh, hang on. Now I've made that gap the wrong size. Bring that 1.5 this way. Go around, do the same with this one. Oh, hang on. What is that gap? 4 mil. Oh, I must have grabbed that and moved it to the right size. That other one. Okay, so I've got it there. Oh. Now, if that was a component, maybe I've already altered this one to go with it. It should have done both, shouldn't it? Yeah, it did both. That's a good point of a good thing of having a component. You change one, it changes both. Run the body. Picking up what you're laying down, right? Okay. In Star Trek, 2 that called sensors always made me laugh. Yeah, those worlds are good, aren't they? Don't worry about money, but you never see them doing much else. You don't see them in their rooms just with their hands behind their head looking at the ceiling chilling. They're always doing something else. Yeah. They're all old now as well. You've got the before and after pictures. What a shame that is. They've captured their auras in a photo. They can never live up to that image ever again. As soon as the photo was taken, that's it. But anyway, it's the same with everyone. Right, so I've caught up with that, done that. The floppy. I suppose we could look at the floppy, not the floppy, the keyboard plastics. Let's have a look at the keyboard plastics a minute. There's not that many of them, so... Oh, I'll tell you what we haven't done. On here. This piece here. We haven't sectioned this up yet. So, that's going to have to be done. So, anywhere there, really. So, how do we do that? We need to get some stitching off the front panel, maybe. Let's just choose a bit like that. Copy. Well, that's going to be a bit of a pain because it's on an angle. How are we going to do that? So paste. Right, so we're on an angle already for some reason. That's going to be not easy. Oh, tell you what we'll do. We'll come over here. We'll grab it by Right, this needs to be grabbed by this bit and swung around somehow. It's going to be a guess. Is it like that? Maybe like that. Oh, look at it. It's all gone silly. I'm being called by the software. It's calling me. What's it calling me? I don't know how to play it. Can't play that one. Right. So we're there. We're just at the angle's not good. It needs to be flipped all the way around on a certain axis. Hang on, let's get into this mode. So we're there. Let's try the other end. Right, so we're there. It needs to go all the way around. So we'll start from there to there. We'll go all the way around like that, and we can just bring it lined up. That looks about right. Let's have a look. Maybe. Right. So we'll grab that, take it over to something like this. Can't get to the angle. Why not? It's way over there. Needs to come down to the surface. Okay. Right. So I need to measure 3 mil from there. No, 1.5 from there, and bring that down to. It doesn't want to go. No, it doesn't want to move. Don't know why. Don't know why. Swallow the fly. Right. Probably needs to go into this mode. It's always a struggle. It's Friday, isn't it? Is it Friday? Friday. Doesn't want to do it. So we'll cut it. Cut it and come out of it. Oops. I don't want to. Right, we'll paste it in place. Cut it and paste it in place. Still got the same problem. Yeah, it won't budge. Can't go up and down. It can go sideways, not up and down. Don't ask me why. Why is it not on? Certainly looks. Hang on, let's get back onto this one. This is a bit of a nightmare. Hello. What do you want? Scotty, what's up? Right, so there we are. It is straight. Okay, so can I move it that way? No. Can I cut it? Yeah. Can I paste it in place? Yeah. Can I cut it? Undo paste. paste it in place. Then can I move it? Yeah, can I cut it? And can I paste it in place? Yeah, and can I move around it? No. No, I'm not part of it. Right, so can I bring that over to there now, like that? I can. So I'll get rid of that. Okay, so there's the little line. The little stitch. There we go. Right, so we've got a stitch. Can hardly see it. It's Friday. Friday. Weekends go so quick, so, but not for me this time. Right, so that's that. What about the keyboard? Oh my god, so tired. Right, keyboard. Just stitch the keyboard. That's going to look silly. Right, so I've got the keyboard. What size have we got here? That's 320. So 300s, that's a bit close to the thing. Let's just go into the middle there and come back this way. 1.5 mil. Right, paste. So we've got this little bit of a thing here. Easier said than done when it's all crooked. Oh, I can't be bothered. Let's not do that today. I can't be bothered with that. It's a lot of work because you've got to do each one on an angle. Right, so I'll leave that for a bit. At least we can get the case done. Right. Yeah, so anyway, I've run out of things to say, so think tanking. Let's look at the future. What can we do? So we've got this thing built. It'd be easy just to get a bigger CNC laser cutter. All the G code's got to be changed because it's based on a million bit that is 3.175 diameter. The laser doesn't have a diameter. It does, but it's so small. So if I cut it using the geometry I've already created with the wrong million bit, what happens is it make the pieces too big. So I need to redo it and set them. There's a point as well. Might not be able to do it with this tool. Let's try a bit. I would have to redo all the stuff. It's just a bit of a nightmare, really. I can see there being another 100 of these, another 50 of these episodes. This will be the death of me, this thing. Yeah, problem. Unless I change tact. What about if I look at doing it a different way? What you want to do is create your model, and then once your model's made, you just click a button and it does it all for you. It's an STL file and all this kind of stuff. Upload it to someone's service online. This whole premise is based around milling it. Unless I'll have another go at milling it, different settings. Yeah, probably. I'll try that in the morning. But anyway, we've got stitching it. It was never going to be easy to convert it to be a laser cut. because your laser cuts small lines. See, you couldn't do that on a, you couldn't do that zip thing on a milling machine, CNC. You couldn't do it on a CNC because the milling bit is so big, and it would literally, when you go into your parameters here, bit diameter 3.175. If you're doing laser, your bit diameter would be so much different. Laser control, so you could do it, but it would then follow the tool path, I'm guessing. Just see what happens. I'll have to do some experimenting, and this needs to be well, it says 1.2, 0.5 ml. These settings are a bit off compared to what they were. Yeah, we need to do some more work on it. So anyway, problem, big problem. Let's put it all back together and just look at it, and then that's the end of that for now. So got half a thing at least in some panels here that are wrong anyway. I'd have to carry on. Milling it, I think, for now. Carry on milling it, and then slowly configure it to do laser cutting. Yep. Anyway, I think I've had enough for one day. Yeah, that's enough for one day. So, anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. And this, I should call this the trials and tribulations. Something like that, yeah. Okay, I'll be right there. Right then, yeah, so that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so much work, you know, yeah. So much work. Yeah, it's the point of no return is when it's further to go back to the start than it is to carry on to the end. Now the big problem is knowing where that point is. But my other stuff went through the same process. 14 years. 14 years of it. And you think, oh, it'll just be just have one final push. I'm almost there. One final push. Yeah, one final push as always. Let's just say hi in writing to lock slide. Because anyone else who's watching who didn't pop in, thanks for watching. And I'm gonna go and watch a film or something, or just go to bed. Maybe I'll just go to bed. Anyway, well, keep on watching. Jump in and out whenever, and maybe I'll get some progress. Maybe that's why I slept on it for 3 days, thinking what to do. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Or just go and buy a bigger one. Rich, yeah, good night. I wonder if you managed to get yourself a case after all. Did you get yourself an Amiga case? I wonder if you picked one up in the end. I think there's one in Germany at the minute going. Yeah, that's going to be it for tonight anyway. Thanks for watching, and I don't know where I'm going to go from here. Tell you what I'll do, I'm going to try a few more settings on the CNC. As soon as I've got some plastic cut ready to go on it, and that's the quickest way through to it. You did, yeah, you got yourself one. Fantastic. Brilliant. I was actually looking at some 1.2mm aluminium plate. There were kick plates off doors, brand new, anodised aluminium. But then they come with their own problems because you've got to join them together. Then you've got to somehow fasten everything together. And then you've got PCB where they do sheet metal folding and all sorts of stuff they do. But I wanted a transparent one. We'll get there. Always keep on. Be stubborn, and we'll get there in the end. And I just want it to be able to see it all, so I can work on it. Take the lid off quickly. Pull the card out. Pull the card in. Take the sides off to get it stuff. You know, whatever I need to get to. Quickly. I suppose the way you do that is you have a board on the table with nothing on it. We'll get there in the end, but there's so many ways of doing it. So if you have a folded steel one and powder coated, it's just a normal case. You might as well just buy yourself a case. You know, like this second one I bought here is not very good condition, the case. So it needs probably painting anyway. I hate the idea of painting it though. It never comes out right. You've got to properly strip it down and powder coat it and everything. I don't know why someone doesn't just buy all the old tooling. It's probably been destroyed a long time ago. Just buy all the tooling and start knocking a load out. But don't go crazy. Just say 50 quid each. Plastics and a steel case, 50 quid. But then, you know, a new one. But I've got a Checkmate case. I told you I've got a Checkmate case, A1500 plus case, and I haven't built it, and I've never built it. It's brand new. It's got a AMIGA 1200 and AMIGA 500 backplate. I've got CD-ROM tray and different things, fronts and floppy drive things to go in it. But I haven't built it because I've seen what other people have done, and it just doesn't. I don't know. It's just doesn't look right to me. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it. Steve Jones has done a fantastic job. Nothing wrong with it at all. It came out a bit shiny and glossy, which, you know, once you've gone through all the tooling, you know, you've got to draw the line somewhere. Once you've got the sales, you've got to come up with something in the end. So the pressure's on, but then you just got to go. Oh no, the black cases that came out, you had to have them resprayed. The black cases. So they resprayed it over top of the black plastic, and that turned out blotchy and whatever. I don't know. But you've got to finish them off. You know, I waited about that Kickstarter. It was about 2 years waiting for it. I mean, yeah, that's how long they take. So even if I get a laser machine, I've still got to alter all the G-code and everything. I don't even know if you get G-code to go. I wouldn't be able to use this tool, flat script. Probably wouldn't create very good laser G-code. You'd have to go with Lightburn or something like that, and you'd have to pay for that every month. You'd have to pay a sub for it every month. It's alright if you're running a business, but if it's just an hobby, I don't know. So I need a different way of doing it, but there's so much work gone into this now. To start again, it must be crazy. So, to that end, I've got to stay with the way I was doing it on the CNC. I've just got to work the speeds out. Maybe do what they say, put the plastics in the freezer, cooler plastic, spray cold, ice cold water over it as it's cutting, that kind of stuff. Slow it down, take less of a depth off it. There's more to it. This acrylic, it's designed to be laser cut, and it literally melts any type of heat on it, friction off the milling bit, anything, starts melting it. And as it melts and it solidifies, it burns into its own plastic. It's like just spreading super glue everywhere. It's similar mess it makes with it. Now, I don't remember having so much problem cutting this one out here. Now look at this one. The only problem I had with this, I had to glue it after it fell apart. But this thing, I mean, there's nice edge on it. That's milled out. I milled all this out here. There's no problem. So it's down to the plastic, I think. This is probably polycarbonate. Yeah, I've never had much trouble with that. Yeah, I've glued it because I used the wrong glue, but yeah. So it's down to the plastic. So maybe if I keep the designs the same, it's almost a shame that I was given the plastic. Well, it is laser cut. Now this was laser cut, but this is milled. I'm sure this is milled, this bit. Or is it laser cut? Can't tell. Don't know what it is. Probably done on an industrial one. That would have been done on an industrial laser cutting machine. You know, with a great big bed on it, and they just stick a load of sheets on it and cut it up. It's you know, there's no other way of doing it. Big sheets of it like that. Anyway, I'll sleep on it again, and maybe I can problem solve in my sleep. So leave it at that then. Anyway, I'm supposed to be designing a circuit board. MIDI interface, how to model a MIDI interface really to go in here. Not that one, in this spare slot here, MIDI interface. That plugs onto the serial header inside. So I've got those already. I used to make them. I used to make those serial MIDI interfaces out of these. I used to build them into that. Going back into a flying lead into a box. Used to work okay, but you know, as far as they did work. But anyway, I better go. So I'm waffling on and on and on. Let's leave it at that, and I'll see you another day. Have a good day, and I'm out of here. Good night, and good luck with your projects, and I might have a better idea tomorrow what's going to go on. I'll try a few things in the morning and see if I can't alter some speeds, or maybe try some of the other plastics I've got. I've got some leftover plastics. See if it starts to mill it out nice and clean, then all I've got to do is buy some better plastic. With that, we'll say good night and have a good day. See you tomorrow, maybe. Bye for now, and outro time.
The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy. Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
for the carriage. But you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.